Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're checking out MoE Music Bot, which promises to be the ultimate Discord bot that gives you quality music with a lot of added features, so your server is made more fun and interactive. But for the most part, what it does is it plays music, it has the ability to add playlists, and then it also has things like filters and a couple of other music bot related utilities like autoplay and 24/7 music mode that you can unlock either by voting or presumably later they might be adding a premium feature. Although for right now, it doesn't look like there is a premium functionality yet. It looks like you just have to vote for the bot over here on top.gg to activate certain features. So, in unusual fashion, I start out all of these tutorials by kicking the bot from my test server and showing you the process of inviting it to your server. So you can do one of two things. You can use the invite link and use the old school bot invite system, but I like to use the new app directory provided by Discord. It works a little snappier, it's down a little bit less, and it's what they're kind of shifting towards for the future. So to do that, I'm going to go to my server settings. And then inside my server settings, there is a section called App Directory. And this is where you'll find everything from leaderboards for Fortnite to a bunch of other stat bots and da-da-da-da-da. You can see kind of a cross-section of what's available here, but what we're looking for is MoE. And right here at the top is MoE Music. It's available in 7.3 thousand servers, and it says it provides a plethora of different music commands and utilities. And for the most part, it looks like it plays off of your typical trifecta of SoundCloud, Spotify, Deezer, and all those different places. And thus far, I have not had any problems getting it to play music via name by just searching for the song that I want. So with that in mind, let's just click on Add to Server, add it to my test server, give it the permissions that it wants, and then I will confirm that I am not an alien replicant attempting to take over the planet. So once you're done clicking through all of the different pop-ups and closing all those windows, you should be back on your server, and it should appear in the sidebar as MoE, and then it should say it's a bot, and it's got... Most of these bots are switching to slash commands, but a lot of them, including this one, also offer you the prefix commands, which is just like question mark help or those sorts of things. So if we type in question mark help, it'll pop up a little box that'll ask me which one of the sections of commands it thinks I want to know more about. The one thing I don't like about this is splitting your commands up into anything more than just a quick little list kind of gets confusing because you can't remember what's where and what does what. But for the most part, we want to start with the music commands. But it's got things like autoplay, you can clear the queue for all of the different filters, you can use the force skip command, which force skips the current song, you can move forward, you can have it join the voice channel that you're in. If the bot is currently playing music in another channel and people are AFK, you can have it pop into a different channel. You can grab the information about the current song, you can have it leave the channel, leave and clean up all the songs from the queue, now playing, and pause. Weirdly enough, it doesn't tell you about the actual primary command, which is the play music command. I might say the developers should add that for later. So to get this bot to work, like a lot of music bots, we're going to head into a sound channel where we can actually like communicate with our voice. And I'm going to type in the play command /play, and I'm going to have it play Alan Walker Dreamer because it won't get me in trouble on YouTube. And that should pretty quickly pop into the channel and start playing music. And what is the current stats on this? Let's go to /help. It looks like when I type in the actual /help command, the bot does throw an error, but when you use the prefix commands, it does not. But what I'm looking for is some of the general purpose commands for the bot. So if I get the general commands, I can look up the ping for the bot. So let's do $ping, because it looks like a few bots, the slash commands are having a bit of an issue right now, but the actual prefix commands are not. So we have like a latency of between 122 milliseconds and 409. Not the best, especially considering I'm not in the middle of peak hours yet, even though it is a Saturday. And so that's all right. I mean, as long as it gets into the channel and starts playing music, once it plays music, the fact that there's a little bit of latency doesn't really mean much. It's like having a laggy internet connection when you're listening to Pandora. It sucks initially, but once you get going, it's all right. So with that in mind, let's start adding some new, more random songs to the queue. So we'll just go /play Bloom with 3 M's, Drowning. We'll type in some Cage Oni. And then let's end off with RXM, Look at Me. And just for funsies, let's go More Plastic, Take Me Back. And then let's take a look at the queue. So if we type in queue, it throws an error. What if I use the /q command? So apparently the bot currently is having trouble showing you the queue, but it does have a now playing command that should be able to show us exactly what song is playing in the queue. So it does show me the album cover for Alan Walker's Dreamer and how long the song is. So that's good. Kind of an issue if you want to remove or add stuff to the queue or see what's currently gonna get played without having to scroll back up in your music channel. But that kind of happens. I'm sure whatever the issue is that's causing that will be fixed in time. Those sorts of hiccups happen. Let's check out the playlists. Let's type in help again. In fact, let's stop the bot entirely while I do that. And so one of the things that you can do from the controls is you can create a playlist. So let's do playlist creation. I will say this was having issues before, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But what we can do is we can create a playlist, so /create, and then we can name this tutorial playlist or tut playlist. So that's created the playlist, and now I can add the current queue or add the now playing. Does it still show now playing? Ah, okay, so because I stopped the bot, it cleared the queue. Let's play Alan Walker again. So let's add now playing to the playlist, tut playlist. And if we vote for this bot on top GG, we can then add these to the playlist. So it's pretty easy just to add what you're listening to as you go to a playlist. And then if I type in the help command again, and we look at playlists, you can then load, using the add queue command, your playlist contents to your current queue to listen to your playlist. It's a little kind of janky the way that some of the bots do the logic of how to like add songs to a list and then add that list to your current like playlist of queued songs. But it works, and it's better than nothing. A lot of bots don't literally let you do that, and if you're looking for the ability to store the songs you listen to regularly in a list, this will keep you covered. So, I mean, I like that functionality. It's something people like and want, and then if you don't want the playlist later, you can always delete the playlist or remove specific songs from the playlist as well. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the other commands available inside of this bot. If we look at the config commands, you can enable a 24/7 mode by voting on it. You can enable or disable the announcing what songs are being played. I would suggest either tweaking the default volume with a command or right-clicking the bot and reducing its volume, because when this bot spawns into the server, it is very loud. I've physically turned my computer volume down when I was first testing this bot in order to kind of get around that, because it's very, very loud. And you can also do things like turning on or off vote skipping. It doesn't look like this has a specific DJ role command to set up a DJ, which is something that's usually very helpful, especially on larger servers. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't have DJ commands. And it is lagging a little bit right now. We also have filters, so if you vote for it, you can also get access to a bass boost filter, an 8D filter, electronic, channel mix, jazz, karaoke, nightcore, all that good stuff is available through here. It just lacks a few of the other administrative things, like adding a DJ role in order to control what the music is doing, and sort of things like that. But it plays music, it has filters, you can create and delete playlists, and the main goal of these bots is, does it play music? Can you add a bunch of music to a queue? Yes, then you're usually good to go. And MoE does a pretty decent job about doing that, although there was a little bit of an issue with lag there. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. This has been a brief look at MoE Music. I guess it's just MoE Bot. It's the ultimate Discord bot. But you can check it out for yourselves. I'll put the invite information like to their website and Top GG in the video description below. You can also just search for MoE inside of the app directory. That's another easy way to find it. And until next time, I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.